Kemore refrigerator model 795 compressor change. Let's pull the refrigerator and we have new compressor, so we need board upgrade for it, software upgrade. Here's the jig, here's the main board, the PCB board. We check that it is a TX connection, we connect that and we start to upgrade the software for it because it's a generic compressor. Okay, PCB started to upgrade. I'm speeding up my process so in order not to wait long. Here we go. It started to erase flash and downloading the upgraded version. 100% completed. And now we unplug the USB, which is the jig. Here's the original compressor, which is going to be replaced with generic one. And these are few clips and the filter dryer. We recovered already and we removed the filter dryer. Now that is the wiring capacitor and the plug, and these are the clips. We removed them. Make sure to remove the shredder walls from the service valve and the filter dryer. Now we're going to inspect the filter dryer and there's no restriction over it or the carbon contaminants. So we are going to install the service valve and we're going to solder out these low side and high side. Let's prepare the new compressor by installing the service valve, put the flux, and then we soldered it, and now we are installing the shredder valve in order to stop the oil leakage if we put the new compressor in. All right, let's replace the old compressor with the new one. There's the old compressor. We remove the capacitor and the wiring into the new black casing, and then we have to tilt it, this plug, get to the 3 pins of the compressor. Ground connections are both connected and the compressor wire is connected. We make sure that it's connected properly. Now everything looks good. Now we have to put all the clips back and we have to make some adjustment to the filter dryer. We did it, cut a little bit. We installed the filter dryer, connected the capillary tube, and we soldered the high side and the low side. Now it's time for the leak check. We connected the nitrogen to the filter dryer and we pressurized it. Now we're going to put the bubble leak and everything looks good. There's no leak. We have to vacuum the unit. We connected the vacuum and the gauges, and we are trying to vacuum it on the high side. Low side is kept closed in order to find out if there's any restriction in the unit, and there's no restriction. That's why the low side is getting into the vacuum and doing perfect job, and it's almost a good vacuum. After it kept the vacuum for a good amount of time, now it's time to charge it with the correct amount of refrigerant, and it kept the pressure. Now we have turned on the compressor, and the low side is going low and the high side is going high, so it will come at least 15 psi. That is the ideal pressure for as manufacturer recommended, and everything looks good. After the pressure check, we will check the temperature. We turn on the unit and now we put a magnet on top to pretend the door is closed, and after 15 seconds the evap fan turned on. If there's a single degree to 2 degree difference, that would be ideal. We check the room temperature, which is 69, and then we check the evap fan, and which is throwing 3 degree. Delta T is 3 degree, which is ideal. Everything, pressures are good, temperature is good, and we inquired from the customer and they're very happy. It's cooling very perfectly.